Thank you for coming. I'm glad you made it. You made it, right? How many of you are visiting from out of the country, from far away, a foreign land? Okay, quite a few quiet hand raisers here in our audience. Well, you got here just in time because this morning the FAA had to ground every flight leaving the United States. Basically, the FAA effed everyone in the A, eh? Their system went down, resulting in an awful morning for travelers and a great morning for Southwest Airlines. They're like, wasn't our fault this time. More than 8,000 flights were delayed, another 1,200 were canceled. After the outage, Senator Ted Cruz released a furious statement calling the situation unacceptable and, of course, blaming the Biden administration. Ted has a bug up his butt because this outage made him unable to flee to Cancun as he does every winter. I love when these... One of my favorite things is when these politicians, they release angry statements calling for reforms after something happens. How about you work on this before people are sleeping on their backpacks and eating Panda Express at 6 a.m.? Speaking of delays, you know which city has the worst traffic in America? It's not L.A. It's actually Chicago. How is L.A. not number one? I was once so late to a friend's birthday party, I was actually on time for his next birthday party. Our traffic is very bad, but according to the Global Traffic Scorecard, which I guess is a thing, commuters in Chicago waste the most time sitting in traffic. Boston's number 2. Then it's nothing to be New York, Philly, Miami, and San Francisco. LA came in 6th. 5 other cities have worse traffic than we do on the 405. What's slower than stopped? Unless you're driving backwards, I don't know what's going on in Chicago. Not only is our traffic ridiculous, our freeway is trying to eat us. This is the 118 in Chatsworth. That's a sinkhole. It gobbled up 2 cars. Looks like a scene from a Michael Bay movie, but it's not. That's a real hole, 15 feet deep. They had to call in 50 firefighters to rescue those drivers. It's doubled in size since it opened. This is this morning. It's very scary, and I have to say especially scary for me because my sweet baby Guillermo lives in that area, right?
Yeah, right, Jimmy, yes.
And listen,
I'm good.
a message for God. I get it. He's adorable. We want to swallow him up, too, but you can't have him. We need him here.
No, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, Jimmy. Yeah, thank
Chatsworth, by the way, is the porno movie-making capital of probably the world. Is that why you moved there? What's good? Why?
No, for the bigger houses.
Oh, for the bigger houses. All right. By the way, a sinkhole in Chatsworth is one of their top-selling porno DVDs. Thanks, everybody. The Golden Globes fell into a little sinkhole last night. They had their lowest ratings ever, and they kind of deserve it. You know, they found out the year before last they had no black members, 0. And now their 96-member organization has 6 black members, which, let's put it this way, Republicans in the House of Representatives have 5 black members, okay? So this is not exactly the It's a Small World ride now. The Golden Globes are special, though, because it's the only award show where you can be nominated for Best Musical or Comedy, even if your movie doesn't have music or comedy in it. And the big winner on the movie side was Steven Spielberg, who won Best Picture and Director for The Fabelmans. But quite a few of the winners were not there to receive their awards, including Zendaya, who said she was working, and Amanda Seyfried, who is so small, they were afraid she'd be washed away by the rain, so they kept her at home. Kevin Costner, who won Best Dramatic Actor for Yellowstone, sent his regrets. He was stuck in Santa Barbara because of flooding, which, wasn't he in Waterworld? I think he could probably. And Colin Farrell, Colin Farrell won Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy and also won the prize for Most Unusual Thank You Speech.
We were just one big family for the betterment of all of our souls on that experience. And lastly, Jenny the donkey, who is, Jenny.
You know, they really like to mix it up at the Globe. You know, according to some new research from healthcare agencies here in California, cannabis-related emergency room visits have skyrocketed, especially among senior citizens, since it became legal for recreational use. One of the reasons that they cite is older people are used to pot from when they were young, and when they try the weed that they grow today, it hits hard. It's like if the last movie you saw was starring Humphrey Bogart and then you walked into Avatar 2. May also have something to do with the fact that weed gummies look a lot like fiber gummies now, so. Anyway, if you see Meemaw driving a rascal in circles, call 911. Speaking of forgetful seniors, President Biden, on Monday, we learned that lawyers for Joe Biden happened upon a handful of classified documents that were in a private office he used at the University of Pennsylvania. Now, today, NBC News is reporting aides have discovered what has been described as a batch of additional materials at another location. Can't we tie a big spoon to these documents like they do with the gas station bathroom key? We're one episode of Storage Wars away from finding out who killed JFK. So staffers for Joe Biden are now searching everywhere he could have possibly left documents. His knapsack, his pill organizer, under the arch at the 1904 World's Fair. It could be anywhere. They could be in a birthday card he sent to his grandkids next to a crisp $2 bill. No one knows. And of course, anytime documents are mishandled, top secret documents, it needs to be taken seriously. That's something Republicans and Democrats believe, although Republicans have only believed it since Monday. And of course, President Trump, who was probably sitting on 25 piles of classified documents when he heard the news, is absolutely outraged.
There is a big difference. I mean, a lot of differences, first of all. But very importantly, is I come under the Presidential Records Act, meaning the president. The vice president comes under the Federal Records Act. The Federal Records Act is brutal, and it's criminal. It's a criminal act, whereas the Presidential Records Act is not criminal. In fact, it says you talk and you work it out, and if you don't work it out, you keep talking. I mean, it's sort of a very calm thing.
Yeah, they actually kind of encourage you to take those documents home when you're president. They say, you know what, lay them all over the bed and roll in them and enjoy, relax. I don't know how many documents there are. All I do know is that the documents weren't where they're supposed to be in both cases. And as far as what we do about it, I put this idea out there last night. I think we have to put Donald Trump and Joe Biden in a cell together and stream it live 24/7 on TV. Maybe we put it on C-SPAN 2. Maybe if they start feeling attracted to each other, we put it on Bravo. I don't know. We put them in there until they either choke each other out or make friends. And at the end, maybe we all make friends too. It's a great idea. I'm thinking about, thank you. You're going to like the title. I'm thinking about calling the show Pressure Cooker. No? Okay, well, we'll work on that. All right. It's time now. It's time for one of my least favorite segments on the show. My wife, Molly, who works here, is of the belief that I have too much stuff. And I do have a lot of stuff. I save things. You know, I care about people who give me gifts, so I hang on to the things that Molly would like to see me let go of. And so she's come up with a way to let go of those things. Let's go out to Hollywood Boulevard now. Hello, Molly. That's Molly.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Molly.
How's it going?
Remind everyone of what this terrible segment is called.
It's called Win Jimmy's Crap.
It's called Win Jimmy's Crap. And it's fairly self-explanatory, but explain how it works.
Yeah, thanks for asking. We're going to get a pedestrian here on the street, come up here, ask one question. If they answer the question correctly, I'm going to give them something of yours.
Okay, great. So they will win one of the things that we have at home.
Yes, they will.
Okay.
So let's meet our first contestant.
Okay, here we go. Our first contestant is...
Hi, Mark. Where are you from?
I'm from Westchester, California.
Westchester, California. Are you ready to win something terrible?
I absolutely am.
Great.
Mark doesn't look like he will take care of my things.
He won't. Here is the first thing, Mark.
No, okay, no. Hold on a second.
That inexplicably has the NBC lineup from 1973 and 1974 on it.
Sweet.
It's going to be yours.
Mark, that was a gift from one of our writers, Gary, for Christmas this year.
Well, now it's a re-gift from me to Mark today.
Okay.
All right. Here is your question, Mark. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
In honor of TV history, what is the name of the famous stand-up comedian who starred in the TV show Seinfeld?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes!
Congratulations, Mark.
Bye, Weird Towel. Thanks for playing.
All right, and that's called Win Jimmy's Crap, and that's... Yeah,
That's
okay.
right. Jamie, where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh, nice.
Actually, yeah.
What's that on your shoulder, Jamie?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
It's a tattoo.
Yeah, well, I know it's a tattoo. What?
I'm going to help you cover up that tattoo with this next terrible item.
Oh, no. Hold on a second.
Jamie, why does a grown man have a Fruit Loops t-shirt?
First of all, I like Fruit Loops. And secondly, I've had that shirt longer than I've had you.
And
so...
if you want to... Well, if you'd like to hang on to me, you have to lose the shirt. Would you like to answer a question, Jamie?
Hold on, Jamie probably doesn't even like that shirt.
No one likes
this
this
shirt. I do. I like
you
this shirt.
do?
Yeah, it's a cool shirt.
Oh, great. You can wear it.
Well, maybe we should get
I can
married.
make it work.
Be my guest. Jamie, what kind of animal is Big Bird? It is a bird! Oh, and Jamie, good news. There are more terrible shirts where that came from.
No. Hold on a minute. No.
Don't hassle the jaw.
I made that shirt.
T-shirt with sandwiches on it.
That's
They're
the-
all yours. Congratulations.
I have no shirts now.
No shirts.
Who's this?
Richie.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hi, Richie. Where are you from?
Chicago.
I don't think you're an at all.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you a question, and if you win it, I'm sorry, you're going to go home with this fisherman with the word dildo on it.
Now hold on a second. That's my Richie. That's my town. I am the honorary mayor of Dildo, Newfoundland, and they sent that to me as a gift because I am their leader.
Jimmy, no one's doubting that you're the mayor of Dildo, okay? But I'm not really keen on working the word dildo into our interior design.
All of a sudden, she's not keen on working dildos into our interior design.
Okay, Richie. This one's multiple choice.
Richie, what are you going to do with that statue?
What are you going to do with it?
I will take great care of it, Jimmy, I promise.
All right,
Great.
okay.
I can
all
also
right.
just light it on fire right here.
No, it's not flammable.
All right, this one is multiple choice. Which late night talk show host once his pants at Universal City Walk? Is it A, Jimmy Kimmel?
I'm going to take a wild guess and go with A, Jimmy
Oh,
Kimmel.
there are no other choices.
Enjoy your weird dildo man.
I'll take great care of it, Jimmy.
Jimmy, we have
All right,
time
Richie.
for one more. One more.
No,
okay?
we don't have time for one more item.
We
That's
do.
enough.
No, that's not enough.
You- oh,
This
no.
has to go.
No way.
What is this?
That is, I earned that when we made the world's largest meatball. That was a Guinness Book World Record.
This is something you're proud of.
Yeah, of
A
course.
statue, a trophy for the world's largest meatball.
I don't win that many awards. Yes, I'm proud of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I would like to give it away tonight. Let's meet our last contestant. Come on in.
Okay. All right. Oh.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you too. I'm from television.
You're from television. I've heard of that. Brian, you're going to answer one question, and you can win this beautiful trophy of a
Boy.
diseased testicle. All right, Brian.
Yes.
Your question. On the show Breaking Bad, the lead character, Walter, cooks methamphetamine, which is a chiral compound with two enantiomers, dextromethamphetamine and levomethamphetamine. Your question, what is Walter's last name?
That's nothing.
Oh, I know I should have watched that show.
All right, I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with bite, and it's a color.
Can you give me the first letter?
W.
Why? Why?
Yes! Yes! Congratulations! You add that to your Emmys.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Does he have two of these balls? Or just one?
He only has one.
Not
One
anymore, no. All right, there goes. All right, Brian.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Well,
Thanks,
thank
everybody.
you. Thanks, Molly. We're going to go through your stuff when we get home. Let me tell you something. That woman has 90,000 pairs of shoes in our closet. We should have a little thing, give away Molly's shoes, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's do it next week. Yeah.